So we're starting off our tour of Melbourne today with the old Melbourne Gaol. So it's $38 Australian dollars to get in. There are 3 floors. You can go through the cells, you can look at the information, there's loads to see here. And for an extra $5 you can take part in the experience where you'll get arrested. Not very good at being in trouble, so I decided against that. So downstairs there are different death masks and stories of the different prisoners from each of the cells. Went to prison for assault and obscene language. So interesting, and each of the storyboards has so many other things to read about. And so this one is talking about the missing skull of Ned Kelly. So after his death, they didn't know what had happened, and it was closed, nobody was allowed in. There's a whole mystery around it. And then on this side, in 1978, the skull was stolen. In 2000, here we go, somebody reveals that he's the custodian. And after checking and testing, they've discovered the skull is not that of Ned Kelly, and they still don't know where it is. It's so interesting, and there's actually 2 school groups here that are on the guided tours, and the staff here are so knowledgeable, talking about escapes and the punishment cells where you'd be kept underground, no light, bread and water only. Wow, it's pretty harsh, I mean I know it's a jail, pretty harsh place to have been, and the punishments that were here and how they treated the prisoners. It's a lot to learn. Interesting. So I'm going to show you for size how big these cells are upstairs. So my camera is touching the wall on this side and I'm touching the wall on the other side. I'm stood, I'm not moving, and there were 4 to 6 people in each of these cells. Wow. One of the cells have been converted into a toilet, and it's a very odd feeling to go into a cell and lock the door. Not one I wish to repeat. So just around the corner from the jail, we're heading towards the Victoria Market, and we're in a mall just so we can walk past. And downstairs in the lower ground, the food here looks amazing. Wow, so much choice. So I don't know if I ever actually have said, but I've been to Australia twice before. As a kid, I came to stay with my godmum and her family, and this is the first time coming back since. And standing here, it's just exactly how I remember. It's kind of funny, isn't it? How it sticks, but yeah, it's just a good place to have a mooch. Laugh about all the things that we bought that I actually still have in a box. Yeah, proper tourist stuff. Then the rest of the market is an open air market, and it describes it as specialty shopping, which also means tourist shopping. You name it, you can find it. All the TS that you want. So the next stop on our adventure is the Queen Victoria Market, or Big Market. This is a foodie's paradise. You name it, you can find it here. And they're giving out samples, which I might be sampling at every store. Gonna do it. free tram. Well, that was a nice pit stop. Just a smoothie. It was like $9 for a smoothie. Oh, so prices are very much the same as home at the moment. But people who's watch me and I feel really silly. So just carrying on a wander around New York. So just carrying on a wander now around Melbourne and see what else we can find.
But you never loved someone. But you never let somebody like I just did. But you always hurt the ones. Hurt the ones you say you're so deep in love with. You don't know nothing, 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 nothing. You don't know what it feels like. Baby, I'm hurt.
Flinders Street Station. So iconic.
I'm staying up all night. I haven't slept since you came into my life. I'm drinking all the time. I'm feeling lonely when you're here by my side. I just want something, 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 something from you that feels right. But I know nothing, 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 nothing will.
Oh, what a memory. So when I was here as a kid, she told me, my godmum Gay, she came and she put her cigarette in his mouth, and I always remember that. Didn't think I'd see them again. The city's huge and they're just... That's trivial.
If you did, you wouldn't hurt me. Hate it when you call me up. Call me up to tell me you're not coming tonight. Hate it when you cut me off. When I'm trying to tell you that it doesn't feel right. If I know.
So headed down to the South Bank area, across the river. Nice. All the bars, clubs. Great place to be. And these are self-drive boats with alcohol. What can go wrong?
I don't think you truly love me. If you did, you wouldn't hurt me. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way. No way, no way, no
Good morning. So sorry I didn't film last night after watching the gas brigades, which is the lanterns, the firelights outside of the Crown Casino. We just headed back after walking around and exploring in the dark, and this morning I am now at Werribee Mansion. So it's about an hour outside of Melbourne by car, and I am looking forward to getting in. It's now raining and it's a 10 AM opening, so just waiting. So it's recommended to spend about an hour or 2 hours here, but for us today it's a nice place to go to get out of the rain. So the park and gardens, the Rose Gardens here, are free to enter to walk around. We also found out there's an open range zoo here, and the mansion itself is 11 Aussie dollars. So each of the rooms has their own voice over, so it talks to you about the history and the culture and the people and the mansion and how it was built and what they did. Raining again. So that was actually a pretty good donut, actually, I have to say. Sweets for breakfast? Why not? So I am going to call it a day here because I am very excited. We are heading off to see our old friends, which I've not seen for a very, very long time. So catch up with you soon. I'm really not sure how much you'll be able to see on the camera, but there are possums and bats in the park now it's gone dark. You hear the noise. Good morning. So to finish off my adventure here in Melbourne itself, we have come out to Straws Lane to try and find Gravity Hill. So this is an optical illusion where everything appears to roll in the wrong direction. It's not marked, it's not signposted, so we've brought a ball. Let's see what we can find. I don't think we've found it yet. So we spotted a parrot and a kangaroo, but we can't make the ball roll at the minute. Okay, so we are driving downhill. We are on Straws Lane on the Gravity Hill, so we're going to go all the way down. And car in neutral. And we're rolling uphill. we're just near property 95. Apparently that's where we can find it. It's not labelled, not signposted.
I'm expecting to roll that way.
Yeah.
Come on then.
Hey!
Do it again, do it again.
Driving Miss Daisy.
It's a kangaroo. So I hope you've enjoyed my tour here in Melbourne. I tried to show you as much as I could of what you could do here. And I am on to my next adventure, so I'm heading out towards Ballarat to continue my Aussie road trip.